Welcome back to another episode of Prices Are Too High. So, in this episode, we are going to be talking about college, the cost, education, and more. Stay tuned for that. Welcome back into another podcast, everyone. So, we are going to be in this episode. We're going to be talking about college, education, tuition, money, all of those types of things. But before we get right to it, I really want to bring up, there was actually this one college, I don't know the name of it, but starting in the fall, they will be granting their students, I saw someone on the news that there was a college that will be granting their students free tuition, like tuition free, so they don't even have to pay for classes or anything like that. I kind of feel like, why can't all colleges, not all colleges, but why can't most colleges be that way? And honestly, the reason why I never, tell you the truth, like, I never really went to college. I never bothered to go because I didn't feel like spending a lot of money on classes, and it was just a lot. And like, I didn't feel like wasting my money on a semester or a class on something that I wasn't even going to benefit from or get out of. And I also had a friend who was in college, and he also told me that school was difficult. You know, if your grades don't perform well, if they don't go up to if you don't get a certain amount of grades, your grades is not as good, you also get kicked out of college. And that's like one of the things. And you have to really be on and look out for. So college is really a lot. Some people some people live on campus. Some of them go to school in a community, or some people go to school outside of state. Now, we all know college is not easy. It is so not easy at all. And I feel like this would be a great topic for this episode of the podcast, Prices Are Too High. So this is episode 8. Welcome into episode 8. I am your host, as always, Christopher Dotson as well. And so, and then too, like, another reason why I never really went to college is because this is real college really messes you up at. And I'm gonna really explain that. See, once you put in you take the PSATs, you apply to whatever school. Once you hear from that school, see, you have to pay to get into college. You gotta pay to get into college. That's just the beginning, So, it all depends on how many classes you're gonna be doing. You could decide if you're part-time, if you want to do classes part-time, you want to do classes full-time, whatever the case may be. See, but then when you get out, you still have to freaking pay. You gotta pay. And that's the thing when you get out. You gotta pay when you get in, and you gotta pay when you get out. See, this is the part about college that doesn't make sense, and that's why I never went, because it's just too much, and who can afford it? And I don't have rich parents, I don't have rich parents. I wasn't born rich. I don't have money or anything like that. I just chose to go and get a job right away, But I didn't get a job right after I graduated high school. It took some time. I decided to get a trade. Get a trade in something that I really enjoy doing, something that I really like to do. So that is the thing. And just looking back, almost 10 years after I graduated high school, like, I've been successful without college, and college isn't for everyone. You spend hundreds of thousands on a class that you may not even benefit from, and to find out later, to tell you the truth, like, in the long run, college is just not really for you. Say for instance, you're taking a class, like, say for instance, you're spending thousands on a class, and in the long run, you may not even like it. And it's like, it feels like, oh damn, you know, I'm not really benefiting anything from this class that I spend so much money on. And and so it's, I really don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to do this class anymore. So what do I do? You know, but when going to college, if you plan on going to college, make sure you choose your right majors. Choose your right majors. Choose a major that you're interested in. Choose a major that you're good at, because the last thing you want to do is waste thousands on a class that you're not even gonna benefit from. So don't just choose any class. Choose a specific class. Look for stuff that you're interested in. So that's just my key and my advice about the college life and stuff. But I wish that there were some schools that made college, tuition free. Not even tuition free, but make tuition affordable. That's just my thing with college, you know. But if they would have made it a lot more affordable, maybe I would have considered going. But I just don't feel like it's worth it. It's too much. And then once you graduate, you spend a lot of years trying to pay all that money back. So it's crazy. But anyway, so that wraps up the podcast, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.